Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rainy Day Reactions with Chris and Nia. We are continuing on with The Americans, Season 4, Episode 3, called Experimental Prototype City of Tomorrow.
That's a long-ass title.
Experimental Prototype City of Tomorrow. Oh, it sounds interesting.
Something about prototypes.
Yes, and cities of tomorrow.
In an experimental way.
But first, what happened in the last episode?
They found out that Paige told Pastor Tim, and Paige also admitted it to them, so it kind of changed that they were going to kill him. Now they can't kill him. Who the fuck knows what they're going to do with Pastor Tim?
At the very least, I would imagine that they would have a talk with him and
look, you fucking carrot top looking.
I'm shocked that he took it the way he did, to be honest.
Wait, who?
Pastor Tim.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm kind of surprised, I guess, that he didn't immediately call. You know what I mean? Someone.
That's because he's trying to manipulate Paige.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. There's something off about him. Especially his how close he is with Paige. I think it's just kind of strange, but I wonder what exactly it is. Because we don't, again, it's like a show. They're not going to show us every other person that he interacts with, but it seems like he has a lot of interest in Paige, and they're very, very close compared to other kids and him.
Yes, it's not normal. What else?
What else happened? And they still have the bioweapon. Can't seem to get rid of it. And yeah, that's kind of like the big stuff that happened last episode. Yeah,
I can't think of anything else right now for some reason. We just edited the episode.
And what's gonna happen with Nina?
Oh, right. Yeah, she's fucked. Yeah, you ready? Okay, let's go.
We are not here just to sell a product. We want to help people. Oh my God,
pyramid schemes.
Young He, can you talk about how Mary Kay has helped you?
Mary Kay really helped me. Now I can help anyone find makeup for their skin tone.
Next is Tupperware, fucking Herbalife, all of that shit.
I wonder if it's a famous brand or a famous brand from back in the day. Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
If you were to report us, we would go to prison.
Yep.
Paige and Henry would go to foster care, and there's a good chance they'd never see us again.
Have you shared this with anyone else?
No. Your wife?
Yes.
Oh. Alice and I minister to each other.
Oh, fuck, it's spreading. I'm just gonna put this right here.
Can't seem to get rid of this, can I?
We should leave. Right now.
But where? What? How?
There are other ways.
What?
No. If we kill him now, she'll figure it out. No matter how clean we make it, she will blame us.
It'll be over.
She will hate us.
I will talk to the center. You need to help Paige work on keeping Pastor Tim quiet. Just for a little longer.
Now they have to work Paige to get her to convince to work to you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. That's not like the math equation back.
The counters on our Xerox machine indicate 6 extra copies unaccounted for today alone. But when people don't log their copies, they put the division at risk.
So they are tracking copies?
There's a log. You can probably see how many copies have been made. Yep, look, he's eyeing her.
Have you sold anything yet?
I was going to. I don't know. I'm not so good at approaching people.
What if I went out with you? Got you started?
I guess, yeah.
I wonder what kind of connection this lady has.
The
husband? Maybe she works somewhere?
Yeah, maybe.
He told Alice.
How could he do that? Why would he do that?
People talk. Even the people we trust.
Alice, when she gets around women, she always says I shouldn't be saying this, and then...
Oh my God. She's that kind of person? Fuck.
Shit.
Tim and Alice are a part of our lives now, a big part, and will be for a long time. You have to keep up the relationship.
Oh, her first mission.
Yep, she doesn't even realize it yet. Wow. They flipped on her.
It's the only other option right now.
Yeah, and it's like the best option, but it also makes her realize like all the responsibility that just got added on.
Oh shit, Beeman's following her.
Oh my god, and she's not going home anymore.
She's going to Clark's.
We have to get them out. We have no other choice.
Oh.
There's always another choice.
Okay.
It's not just one thing. It's too much.
Yeah.
They trust you, Gabriel. They believe in you.
Yeah, I hope so.
Barely.
Elizabeth believes in him.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Trying to bring their daughter in was a mistake. It's time to take them home.
Take them home? What the?
Wow. Scrap the whole thing? Like everything?
Ваш муж дал объяснение прокурору в вашу пользу.
Okay.
Также имеется заявление Антона Бакланова.
I don't think she cares anymore.
Можно посмотреть. Заявление Бакланова.
I'm surprised they would let her see the statement though.
I know.
What?
It's all positive stuff about her, probably.
You could leave on Friday, come back Sunday night. While you're away, the pastor and his wife will have an accident.
Yep.
What do you think?
My God.
She's not stupid, Gabriel.
Yeah, she's really not.
She'll never be sure. Will she wonder? Maybe. But you'll minimize that this week. Have fun.
Have fun?
He says it as he takes a sip. So they're like on full-on damage control because right now it's not even about Paige, it's about their cover.
Yep.
So they're willing to possibly lose Paige completely if it means keeping
cover.
them.
Yep.
You honestly think it'd be better if we leave?
Philip wants to leave.
What are you going to tell Henry? That we live in Russia now because...
We've been wrong about Paige so many times, and we're doing it again right now.
And honestly, I don't think Henry would think anything of it.
No.
He'd just be like, oh, they got a job?
She loves you. She wouldn't...
Alice likes to talk.
She does.
When I tell you something, a secret, you can't just decide, oh, I think I'll tell my wife.
I am trying to help here.
Help who?
Until we know exactly what your parents do and whether or not people get hurt as a result
This
of...
is my mom and dad that you're talking about.
He is willing to say something. Clearly.
He wanted to get more information on how at risk they put other people's lives before saying something.
And maybe we could go on spring break.
Spring break would be such a zoo.
We could learn stuff at Epcot. I could learn a
That's
lot.
all he got.
Then can't you get one of your professional discounts?
Let's see what we can do.
Damn.
I gotta get going. Hey, Paige, guess what? We're going to Epcot.
When we get back from Orlando, let's the three of us go in and talk to him.
That's a good idea.
I still don't know really what you guys do.
Oh,
I know you're
she's digging
spies and
for info.
everything, but do people get hurt?
You know us better than that.
I don't know what I know.
Let's talk about everything on our trip.
Yeah.
She was really digging for the
I
information.
feel terrible though. Like,
damn.
of course nobody gets her. Like, you're lying to her.
Sauvignon Blanc, 13% alcohol.
East meets west. It works for me.
Thank you.
What is she trying to do?
Oh, what happened? What?
What did I eat?
Oh. I thought this was like an allergic reaction to something.
Something hella spicy.
Do it, Petty. The pepper.
What the fuck is going on? The pepper dance. That was different.
I was just dropping Matthew off. I thought I'd come
Bad
see you guys.
idea.
Yeah, Elizabeth isn't home, but come in.
Bad idea.
What if Stan goes over?
I know.
Or she leaves and he sees her?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I told her that I've been going to Est.
Wow.
She even said she might go herself, but I wouldn't lay money on that. Stan almost took a swing at me a couple of days ago.
What?
Yeah, apparently his...
If Sandra goes over there and
girlfriend
says
saw us
something to
together
him, he'll
after
get mad
Est.
again.
It's ridiculous.
How does he know that? I wouldn't know that if I was in his shoes. His life's a wreck right now. Not that mine's so great.
Why? What's going on?
Oh,
Ah.
it's not, Stan, I could see him moving out of that house and living in a motel, not seeing Matthew, because who wants to visit their dad in a motel? I've been through it, Sandra.
Matthew doesn't see him enough, and he misses him. I mean, he would never say anything, but I can tell.
Sad.
Mm-hmm.
Urgent memo from the director.
The Bureau does not feel Stan.
Yeah, I figured that out a long time ago. You had some feelings about me.
Okay.
Suspicions.
Yes, talk.
Oh, he's gonna talk to him.
Yes, please.
You know, I think we should keep an eye on Martha.
Martha Henson?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, Stan.
Well, I've been watching Martha for a few weeks now.
Oh, Jesus.
And there were 2 nights she didn't come home.
Maybe she's got a guy.
She says she
Look, I
didn't
think
have
you
a
know
guy.
this whole thing with Jean doesn't sit right.
Oh shit! So he has been watching her.
Help me track Martha.
I won't do it, Stan.
Fine.
But I'll take her to dinner.
Oh. But he'll take her to dinner. How is she gonna get out of that?
Huh?
If she's not married.
Right.
I mean, I guess you could say no, right? Like, but you know what I mean?
She's dreaming of Stan in their fucking weird ass room.
I'm sorry.
What? That's a weird ass dream.
Is Anton gonna die?
I don't know how you got that.
I don't.
It was really weird. She looked happy to see Stan.
Yeah, it looked like a death though. Like when you have all the flowers.
You still think it'd be better to leave? With 2 kids who don't know anyone, don't know the language. You don't think they'd hate us then?
Yeah,
And what
they're
about
still-
us? I mean, everything that we've built here, those things matter. Don't they matter to you?
It all matters. But for the last 2 days, I've had an alarm going off inside me. Run, run, run. And it's not going off inside of you. So we stay. It seems Paige loses whatever we do.
Yeah.
Gabriel? Gabriel?
What the hell?
Gabriel? Talk to me. Talk to me.
What?
Did he come in contact with the thing?
What is happening? Oh, he's coughing all over them.
Get out.
He's leave. Oh my god. The thing.
We just touched everything. Blood.
Get the fuck out of
What
there.
the fuck?
We need to leave. We need help. We need to signal William.
How close did you get to him?
We touched him. He was coughing.
It was blood. He must have fallen.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Are you? Oh!
You better fucking help, guy. He fucking ran.
He's gonna get on me. He'll be like.
Oh, fucking ass.
Asshole.
Watch it not even be Glanders.
You should have wrapped Gabriel in plastic and burned his body.
Oh. How many doses does he have? Is there enough for Gabriel?
I always thought I'd get infected in the lab. Not in a park in the middle of the night by 2 people who were supposed to be on my side. Nobody knows if anything will work, but probably our best shot.
That's not very reassuring. Oh, he's still on the floor. They're there.
Did he come into contact with this?
I don't know.
Threads could slip. What are you doing? Killing it. 131 should do it, but I'm not taking any chances.
What does he have? Oh!
Oh, right on the fucking neck.
What does that do?
Yes.
Look at him playing fucking Space Invaders. She gonna tell him next?
I think it's like the opposite in that moment, right? You saw how nice it was for him to
be here for at
blissfully
least
unaware.
36 hours. Longer if we start showing symptoms. I guess we're not going to Epcot.
What?
We're not going to Epcot anymore. They have to wait for the shit to like.
I was just gonna say, are they gonna just wing it and get on the plane or whatever? Or what's gonna happen? Now what's gonna happen?
I don't know. They still have to do something about Tim. I thought it was gonna happen then in this episode, but I guess not.
Wait, so
they lost the sample now too.
But I'm assuming that's what happened, but like
yeah, most likely. I did not expect fucking anything to happen with this thing.
Now they're staying home.
Yep.
You think they're gonna try and stop the killing of Tim? Because now they're not on a way on the trip.
Shit, if it's already set up?
Yes.
Oh, damn. I didn't even think about that. Oh my God. Yeah, you might be right.
And then they fail and they're not home. So now she's like gonna super think that it's them. This was scary.
Oh, man.
I was not expecting that to happen. Okay. Okay, so I like that Stan was talking to Adderhold about Martha. Interesting that Adderhold was just like not willing to listen about Martha.
Yeah.
But I'm
he
really
is gonna
excited.
Help anyway.
Yes.
The date thing, I'm guessing, was like, I mean, he does kind of like her.
Mm-hmm.
But it did, the answer was kind of like yeah, I guess I'll help you in some way. Right?
It'll be interesting to see what Martha decides to do. If she decides to go on a date or not. But I can't wait to see Stan. I hope that Stan is the one that uncovers Martha and figures it out. I can't wait for that. I don't know.
Me too.
I'm excited for that.
I know. Poor Martha, but she chose to help.
Yeah.
And she's been sloppy a little bit, so yeah.
She's not aware that he's looking at her. And he could see that in her face that she was like,
how do you not watch Stan back? Like, Stan's come to your apartment questioning things, right?
Right? Like, why aren't you going to be overperforming in front of him? At like, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Let's see here. I don't know. I'm really excited to see what's going on with Pastor Tim and Paige and this whole conversation that Philip did. Philip, I feel like the way that Philip talked to Paige about what happened with Pastor Tim, he did it in a way where he didn't explain why Pastor Tim spoke to his wife, right? Like he could have made it actually very convincing, like, oh, they're a couple, they have to communicate everything together, whatever, right? But instead presented it in a way where
like he betrayed you.
He betrayed you. I mean, technically, that's what happened.
Yes.
But in the way where Paige felt the betrayal. And then she kind of, without realizing, put herself in a position where now she has to go talk to Tim to try to control the situation. And it's kind of messed up, but it's like her first mission.
Yeah, it's her first mission. She's being manipulated by her dad.
By
now.
Philip?
The last person we expected to do this to her. And not only that, she was still trying to get information from them.
Yeah.
For Pastor Tim. So she's being fucking manipulated from both sides in some way.
Yeah. I can actually understand where Pastor Tim was coming from. Like, it sounded like he was willing to stay quiet if they were not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
Which made him the most, I don't know, relatable or like understanding in that moment. Probably the only time I ever was like, okay, I can kind of see where Pastor Tim is coming from. And Paige, I think, wants the same answers, and her parents like lied to her.
Yeah, they always avoid the questions.
And
they don't do a very good job at it. Like at even trying to delay or
they keep postponing it.
Yeah. They're like, we'll talk about that during vacation. Don't worry about it right now.
That's the last time you want to talk about it.
Yeah, what the hell?
But that was just really interesting. I also think so. You know how they've touched on how like who's a good handler and how they manage the people that they're managing. Philip is actually really good. Like there are times where he seems really sloppy, but like look for example how sure he was of Martha, even to the point where he killed what's his name? Gene Gene.
Mm-hmm.
He still knew how much Martha trusted him. Even with someone's death, someone's murder, he knew she's not gonna leave me. Like, that's a really good handler. I know he's not probably thinking of it in that way, but he made a really good job. He did a really good job with this relationship that he had to make with Martha.
Yeah, and it would have been the same with Annalise if he would have got serious with her like that.
Yeah.
And he just like cut it off and then redirected her in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we have here. Oh, and we also have this thing that's going on with Nina. I don't know what that dream was about. For some reason, I read it as like Anton's gonna die. I don't know. It looked
I
like
didn't get that.
I thought she died. Like in this dream thing, I thought it was like something because it was like white. There's flowers, and I don't know how she reads exactly her relationship with Stan, but it was in a place where she had a lot of really important things happen, or where she spent a lot of her time, right?
Yeah.
And she was like emotional to see him, which was beautiful to see. And then you see Anton just there.
Yeah,
he didn't look relaxed. He didn't look happy.
Yeah, and Stan said, "I'm sorry," right before they.
I think that's what it was. The "I'm sorry" probably made me think like, is Anton gonna die?
To me, it kind of showed that she did love Stan. She was happy to see him.
Mm-hmm.
And the Anton thing's the part that didn't really make sense. Like, she's trying to redeem herself for what she did in the past. And the "I'm sorry" was kind of a like, oh, it's too late, or like maybe you can't redeem yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's kind of how I read it. It was very unclear. But I don't know. I feel like she's got no options left now.
Yeah.
Like at all.
I don't know. She's going through like this really big change in like who she is, and for a long time, we were watching her trying to stay afloat in this situation that she got herself in. And, she finally, what the worst thing that could have happened to her, which is when she was in prison.
Yeah.
And then now, I don't know, it almost feels like she hit a bottom and she doesn't really care, but there's like a sadness there with what's going on. I don't know. But I'm interested to see what happens with Nina, and she's got a lot of affection for Anton, and I'm really worried about Anton. I think the way that he's been talking in the last few episodes, I feel like he can feel like he's reaching an end where he's at. Yeah.
And the thing about like the note being sent to his son kind of gave him some life, but now that like that got nowhere, it kind of just kills his hopes in some way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's gonna give up on trying to like help them. Maybe. I mean, it's like the logical thing to do. Like, you couldn't even reach out to your son. Nina's gonna be somewhere else, so you're gonna be back to like nothing, just researching nonstop for these people.
Yeah, and he's hit a limit. He said, which is kind of scary to know that like he hit a limit of knowledge when it comes to this stuff that it doesn't really matter like where his heart is, and even if he wanted to try his best, like he still wouldn't fully understand what they're presenting him.
Yeah, so what do you do? There's nothing really left for him to do.
We also have this new character. I don't think I wrote it right, and I think I heard it right. Young Hee, the lady that's selling the makeup.
Yeah,
it has to be someone in her house.
Yeah, I think it was probably the guy drinking wine.
The one that everyone's making fun that he's drinking wine with. Food.
Yeah, because she made a little connection with him there with the wine.
Mm-hmm.
And like, he must work somewhere, right?
Yeah. I can't wait to see what happened because I was like, where's this makeup?
I like the lady. She's funny. she has like that like sarcastic.
She's really
comedy or whatever, sense of humor.
And Elizabeth had fun. That was like one of the first times that we ever actually heard Elizabeth say that it was nice and it was fun.
Yeah,
and that was nice.
Yeah, that was nice to see. She's got a new friend.
I was gonna say like a real friendship, but real, kind of. And she's kind of working.
Yeah,
the person, but yeah. Let's see here, and I can't wait to see what happens to Gabriel. Is this the last that we see of Gabriel?
I don't think so. I think he'll survive.
You think so?
I'm hoping he survives. Even though sometimes I don't really like the way he does things. I feel like they need him.
Yeah.
In some way. Because Elizabeth trusts him. Right?
I feel like I understand him a little bit more, or at least seeing him see that they were reaching their limit when he was talking to Claudia helped me understand him more somehow. Like, because sometimes he seemed so, I don't know, just a certain way that he works, and and
like
he can now, and he can now see like they're hitting their limit. Like it's best to like pull this right now. And Claudia's actually the one pushing to like, hold on, let's just take a second. But it was nice to see that from Gabriel.
Yes, I like seeing the interactions between them too.
Between Gabriel and Claudia?
Gabriel and Claudia, yep. Those are interesting.
I wonder what Claudia's doing. Is she just like handling another...
She's just around probably. I don't know.
Let me see what else. I think I had one more thing in here, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, yeah. This episode, the one quote that stood out to me was... Where is it? Hold on. I had it here. And it made me really sad.
You literally have no quotes.
I know. What the heck? I know. I wrote
Do you not add quotations to your quotes?
Hold on.
How dare you?
What?
You're thinking of a different episode.
No. He said something like, no matter what, Philip said something like, no matter what we choose, Paige loses.
Oh, yeah. You didn't write it down.
What the heck?
Yeah. But yeah, it's true.
It's in there. I wrote it. It's so trippy. Okay, but yes. That like broke my heart. That is true. It doesn't matter which way they go. It almost seems like no matter what happens, they're going to lose their relationship with Paige.
Maybe not lose their relationship with Paige, but they'll lose her like in a significant way. Not completely.
Yeah.
I don't think.
And her life is affected.
Yep.
It'll be a loss.
It kind of reminds me of the comment that someone, I forgot their name. The thing where we wanted them to tell Paige so bad, and now that she knows, we're like,
yeah,
we don't know what the fuck to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now she just comes out losing no matter what.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck.
It's sad, and Philip knows that. I mean, like, I can see where Philip is just like, run. Like when he said, like, something in me is telling me, like, run. But Elizabeth's the one that has to like pull the last trigger on that.
Yeah.
I really liked, and then lastly, I really liked when Paige was looking at Henry as he was playing his video games, and she kind of smiled. I feel like now Paige has kind of reached the other side where she's kind of where Elizabeth and Philip are when it comes to seeing Henry so happy and like blissfully unaware.
Yeah.
And now she probably does not want to burden him with all of this information.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
She cares about Henry. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm done.
He's the only one that cares about Henry, besides Stanley.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, if any of you have anything to add, just drop it down in the comments. Let us know what you think. Make sure you like our video, subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you. Bye.